Alright, guys, it's March 21st, 2026, and I just want to document this. And I got a new iPhone, and I don't like how the iPhone has the angles on the iPhone. I don't like it, but we'll just go with it. I don't like how I look in the iPhones, but who cares? I wrote a song called Who Cares. You guys want to listen to it? Well, we're gonna listen to some things that alright, here. I have it right here. Who knows? Don't miss this flow. Catch all this dough shining, all this glow. Who knows? Who knows? Yo, they call me Who for spirit, Ma for like water. Phoenix, sort of like a freedom bird. Who knows? Phoenix knows. They said, I may be crazy, but I'm God's favorite. Yeah, he's craving this. Sweet jasmine scent. God sent HUMA bird, that's the word. Don't know me from a hole, black hole in the wall. I'm a legend, a prodigy. Hidden, containment, preserved, not dead. Sleepy hollow queen of the dead and the day and the night. I pray for better days, days, not haze, all clear. You hear, you see, you glow, you flow, you know, who knows, you know. That was it. That was the song. But the other thing I wanted to read here is the law. Statutes are not laws. Servant legislators cannot write statutes to control the behavior of their masters. Now, I don't have a piece of paper that says, oh, I'm a master, but in the spiritual realm, I'm a master, okay? And messing with me and trying to control my behavior is against the law. The Constitution was written for the common law for common people like me, okay? And people are retarded and degenerated, so they think I'm like them, and I'm also retarded and regenerative, like, degenerative, not regenerative, degenerative, like them. And they assume that I am like whatever they want their itty bitty minds to think up. They think that I'm that, and these people have gone so far as to ruin my life and my purpose and my destiny in my life just so I have nothing. So I have all I have is this itty bitty light behind me. And, that's from somebody that cared about me, that light, that actually cared about my light and who I am. I got that light from, and that light and that throne behind me, that seat, those things mean a lot to me. And I don't take it for granted, and people, family, and teachers and the whole community has taken me for granted in my township, in the nations, and they have gone so far as to put me away, commit me to the state, to make money off of adrenalized blood of mine. And this is not even a joke. It's not even a conspiracy anymore. And this has really been going on since Huma Abedin time. She has put my name on the map because I was coming up. I was rising. My name was rising this whole time. And since my name was rising, Huma Phoenix rising, Huma rising, everybody wanted to jump on the bandwagon of mine. Since 2013, 2012, every 3 years is a cycle. Every 3 years is like a usurpation of my energy going to somewhere else rather than me. And I'm always left to have, oh, do medicine, do drugs, do medicine, do drugs. It's like, okay, it's redundant, you know? It gets redundant after a while. This is getting awfully mind-numbingly boring for me, you know? Life. So it says over here, Rodriguez versus Ray Donovan, U.S. Department of Labor, 769 F2S 1344 1348 1985. All codes, rules, and regulations are for government authorities only, not human creators in accordance with God's laws. All codes, rules, and regulations are unconstitutional and lacking due process. When you go back to over here, statutes are not law. Servant legislators cannot write statutes to control the behavior of their masters. Neither can judges. Just recently, today is March 21st, 2026, I was unlawfully, illegally kidnapped out of my home on March 10th to March 17th. I was put at Appalachia Center. Now, let's talk about Appalachia Center, because this is like a huge, like, mishap in Tallahassee and law. And I don't know who the judges are over here and what wizards are running this place, but Appalachia Center is an illegal fraud, theft, RICO crime, brothel place. It's not a center where you go to get clear or rehab or any of that stuff. It's a cover up for that. They call it a non-profit because they're profiting off of all of our intellectual property and using it for their sick ass games and brothel games. And I'm not kidding you guys that this place has, I don't know how long it's been there, but it could have been there since 1300, since 1700s, when I was alive the first time. And this is me being reborn. But this Appalachia Center is literally, I met these people in there that they were making ID in me, 23 in me, and they were making apps out of their minds, and they were these kids are brilliant children, right? Starseed children. They were in lack. Their families were poor. They were scamming other people on the internet, on the dark web, bitcoins. They were using bitcoins on the dark web, just stealing and usurping other people's money to their families instead. And that is called fraud. It's not called success. The one kid told me he took about 15K or 25K on Bitcoin market. That's illegal. Elon Musk is illegal. This is not a this is an inheritance scheme. They took my inheritance from me and using it for them, and they thought I was gonna get killed off. My mom works at a credit card all these years, and my dad is Nikola Tesla, free energy, and we're supposed to get it. We're supposed to get free energy, and it's not happening because y'all are taking way too much and not giving back enough at all. So Appalachia Center, Appalachia, app is, let's break down the word app, is apps on the Google Play, okay? Apps also, Appa in Gujarati, in my first light language, means sister, okay? Sister is Ma'at, Isis, Nut, the sky. That is, sister represents the feminine energy. And now, app was also the pet in Avatar. It's a mountain, almost like we're on a mountain. Appalachia is a mountain. Root 27 equals 9. 7 plus 2 equals 9. That's completion numbers. This area over here at FSU and Florida is completion, where I complete, where I come to complete and contain and fly. This is where I come to fly. And it's they're trying to not have that. They is my fucking adversaries, my family that I come from, all of them that knew who I was before who I was happened, you know? And this is just the Phoenix way. It's just like you just take loss after loss after loss after loss, and people are just like, oh, she's crazy. It's just so easy to just be like, oh, she's crazy, than to be like, oh, maybe she's not crazy and she does know what she's talking about, you know? So now that I said that, I'm gonna just read this. Hokie versus Henderson, 15 U.S. 15:25 a.m. December 677. The statutes which would deprive a citizen of the rights of person or property without a regular trial according to the course and usage of common law would not be the law of the land, okay? So I've been deprived of my property and rights as a person. So that is not the law of the land or the law of the water or anything. And there's amendment rights. My amendment rights have been violated. My unalienable rights have been violated. So, and our Constitution was made only for a moral and religious people. It is wholly inadequate to the govern any other, okay? So it's only for, our Constitution is only for moral and religious people, for people who actually have a moral backbone, not for people who are under unconscionable contracts, like the people who did 9/11 inside job, okay? That's all, folks. That's all I'm going to say. Bye-bye. The video is too long now.